Cześć! Cześć wszystkim! Ha! Ostatnim razem byliśmy w pokoju życzeń i nie wiedziałam, jak przejść dalej, bo już było późno i już nie myślałam. Śliczna ta muzyczka jest piękna. Ale już umiem. Nauczyłam się. Pozmieniałam kilka rzeczy i na razie się w to nie bawimy, bo będziemy po prostu będziemy sobie zbierać elementy otoczenia powoli. Jedyne co zrobiłam to kilka więcej wywarów. Więcej już nie mogę zrobić. Więc spadamy stąd. Co nas dzisiaj czeka? W cieniu krypty spotkaj się z Sebastianem. Zdobędziemy Confringo. Tak zrobimy. O, tu będzie. Spałam na ziemi. Co to było? Widzieliście? Przeleciał sobie.
It's been a while.
It has.
Ale w sumie jest
Glad you
czarodziejem.
received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
This way.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Przejście. Secret passage.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the
Rebellion.
time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game.
Oczywiście idziemy kraść wszystko.
I should
O
tell
nie!
you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jump.
No już może będziemy mogli zbierać.
Daily. We've never been caught.
Rebellion.
Poszczępiony cylinder. Rękawiczki. Idziemy.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea
Już
how though.
sprawdzam. Tap.
Ominous was born blind,
Tap, tap.
and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly.
O,
A spell like
Hufflepuff
Confringo
chce się
is
uczyć
only
czarnej
truly
magii.
dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
No nie
Stick
wiem.
to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft intact.
Ataki ogniste.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like...
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad
Fajnie.
hot.
You'll get it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
Chyba będziemy
The
używać
first time Ominous
często.
and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one.
O
Haven't been here in some
kurde,
time.
co on potrafi?
It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about
Sebastian,
your
co
sister.
ukrywasz?
If
Seba?
there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Spoczko.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Dobra, dobra.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo!
Ło. Ups.
Revelio.
O, konik. To możemy już iść? Dobra. O, przypał.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice.
Cześć, budyń.
Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That
Miałam nie
room's
mówić
called the
nikomu.
Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't
No
he?
krzyczą na
You
mnie.
breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I
Thank you
just
very
meant...
much.
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Aj, ci ślizgoni.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Incendio! Revelio. Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my
A,
gobstones.
dobra. Gobstones.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry.
Dobranoc, Budyś. Wyśpiórkaj się, słodziutki. Słodziutki, powiedziałam. Słodziutka chciałam powiedzieć. Wyśpiórkaj się, słodziutka. Ale dobrze, słodziutki Budyś. Cześć, Maru.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa
for a
będzie.
short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
No, ale to... Nauczycielka zielarstwa? No dobra. To nie tu. To nie tu. To nie tu. Czy to tu?
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he
O,
listens.
zapomniałam, sorry.
Ranted on and on about
Musisz
rogue dragons.
przypominać.
Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins.
Fikuś na
Speaking of
czapeczkę.
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece.
Yes, she used to be an aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard
O właśnie,
Jackdaw
mówiłam wam, że
before
byłam w
he died,
Azkabanie?
So I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth
Za niewinność.
is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages
Jakieś
from the book?
krótkofalówki mamy?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Jajo jakieś. Kuleczki od ping-ponga. Mini.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Nie wiem, o co ci chodzi. Ama! Ama, 15 lat.
If only you were here to see this.
Więc cichutko.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own.
Ale on ma
Do you
czepiec.
recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Tak,
You
pamiętam.
and your friend Charles spoke of the port key.
Pamiętamy?
And of trials you'd created for one who
O,
sees
o tab
traces of
zapomniałam
ancient
cisnąć.
magic.
Precisely.
Przez całą grę
Charles is
będzie.
another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with
I ma
all that we share.
delikatnego z
You will need
rozbieżnego.
patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
No,
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Słuchawki. Chodź. Dobra.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Ale koncert. Jeju.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Siedemnasty level!
Revelio.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Okej, czyli mamy tu szybkie menu i mounty, tak? Co to będzie? Fajnie. Jakiś dinozaur. O co ja tak daleko jestem? Idziemy do Hogsmeade po miotłę. Gdzie ta miotła jest? Różdżka. Jeszcze w Kieł i Szpon nie byliśmy. Idę zobaczyć to.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Centaurs have never had much use for wizard kind, have they?
Jak się przyspieszało czas? F, czekaj. Cześć, testku. O, przespaliśmy się pod schodami. I to po prostu będzie zamknięte? Za jakiś czas pewnie będzie otwarte.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks,
Hello.
is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers
Panie
available.
Areczku, miotła jest
Ember
dla
Dash,
zarządu.
silver arrows, wind wisps too.
Śmieszny, śmieszny.
No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Kiedyś to
Do you
było.
mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take wind wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Pędzący żar. Idealna miotła dla osób o ognistym temperamencie. Miotła domu Hogwartu. Zaczarowana miotła stworzona na cześć wybranego domu Hogwartu. Cięcia księżyca. Ta miotła wykonana precyzyjnie z jesieniowego drewna, powstała z myślą o stabilności. Tchnienie wiatru. Stylowa miotła lekka w dotyku dosłownie. Cisowy wikłacz. Wygodna i szybka miotła o unikalnym plecionym wzorze. Oczywiście bierzemy cisowy wikłacz.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
I sprzedamy sobie co nieco.
Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in
Wszystkie.
Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations.
Może będą jakieś
You seem to be a flyer
lepsze.
who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I
Ale
have some
śmiesznie, że
ideas
mój
for
kot, który
enchantment,
leży za mną,
upgrades, if you
wygląda
will,
jak
that will improve
fragment
the performance
fotelu.
of any broom you fly.
Fotela.
What I need is someone to conduct the broom flight and
Nie
report
wygląda
back
jak
to me
kot.
so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens,
Zdechły
another
kotek,
Hogwarts
tak?
student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom
Żyjesz?
courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Zbierać ćmy, dokładnie. No pod koniec zbierałeś wszystko.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match, seeing flyers maneuver the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here
Mówicie,
studying
że
the newest
warto
models,
kupić
almost as
wszystkie od
passionate
razu?
about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as though you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms
Co takie
rather than
same,
the
aha.
art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run spint witches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I'm maybe too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods
Już
around.
Pawle obejrzał pewnie kilka zakończeń gier.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Szkoda, że w Hogsmeade jest zakaz latania.
The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.